Today's episode, we repo a truck. Things at first looked a little bit easy, except for this guy has a bunch of cars and they were all parked in our way. And then the owner came out. And let's just say he wasn't too happy that his truck was getting repoed. So we had to call the cops. They came and helped us out. And then he ran away and they still haven't found him. He's on the hunt. But let's get this repo done and over with. All right, and welcome back. Today we have a repo to do. I just got called who does all our books and realized that a guy has been behind on his payments and the bank wants us to go take his truck. We actually have bad news with this guy. We have heard from many people that this guy might cause some trouble, so we got to be warned, and we have 911 on dispatch just in case we're going to need them. So let's hop in the good old semi here we're going to be repoing a truck and a trailer today. So we got to take the big girl today to get this repo done. So let's just hop in the good old rig here and bring it back to our lot. Go hopefully get this repo job done. Now, I don't know if this customer is going to be angry. We have dealt with him before, and let's just say, yeah, he's not the politest, thinking he's better than all of us and that we shouldn't take his stuff because it's his. But it's not his when the bank still owned it. I hope this guy doesn't have the trailer buried or anything like that, or have it on him right now with his other truck or something. All right, well, we're rolling up and it looks like this guy has a bunch of cars. I think I can see why this guy is put down as a red flag. Oh my goodness, his buddy must be out. That truck's running, I think. All right, let's park over here. Let's loop back around actually. Over here in the fire station, so it looks like this is what we're doing. All right, let's kind of scope it out real quick because I don't want him to notice that I'm here. We're just gonna kind of park at the fire station. No, I'm not gonna lie, he definitely remembers what our truck looks like. That's kind of a problem, but as long as he doesn't really think we're there for him, we should be good. So we gotta kind of park back here. Hopefully the fire department doesn't come out and wonder what we're doing. So we are repoing the GMC. And then there's a trailer. I couldn't see the trailer. I don't think it's the one on the TRX or anything like that. I think it might be buried beside the other one, right next to the camper trailer. There must be another trailer there, I think I saw. Or it was just another truck, because I think I saw a truck, but I think there's something behind it. Hope the fire department doesn't come back. They're going to be like, what is this guy just doing in our parking lot? But I want to get a good view, but I also don't want to be too stocky and get myself in trouble. I want him to also... Oh, I think that's his buddy. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's right by the post there. I don't know if that's him or if it's his buddy. It might actually be him. Oh, he might have saw us. All right, we'll just continue to hide behind this tree. Hopefully he doesn't see us. He might actually be leaving. He looks like he's about to hop in that truck and head on out of here. All right, well, he's sitting in it. Oh, he's going. He's moving. This might be our chance. I don't know where he's going or how long he's going to be. Slowly come around the tree here. I don't think he saw us. He definitely is looking at our truck right now as we speak. Okay, he floored it. I don't know if he saw us or if he's just kind of in a hurry, but he's out of here. If any time, now is our chance before he comes back. I don't want to waste any more time trying to scope it out. I don't know if that's him. It kind of looked like him, but it also could have been one of his buddies. I'm not too sure, but we got to just go. We do got to repo this GMC. All right, I hope his neighbors don't mind me backing into his driveway, but we're kind of in a rush here because we got to get this GMC. Oh, I think I saw the trailer. I think it is behind all these cars, which I don't know how we're going to be getting that out as well. If this guy knew that he owed payments, you would think that this guy would be a little bit smarter. That's the trailer, definitely. Yep, he definitely has his trailer blocked in real good. It's not hooked up to this truck, but the only thing is he left these lights all on and the doors open to the TRX, so we might not be able to pull that trailer out unless we pull into his yard and pull it from this way to get it out. I don't know. That might be a little difficult. I'll be as quick as we can. Let's get this bed extended out now. We might have to pull in the neighbor's driveway a little bit more. Go. Okay. I thought I heard him. I thought I heard a truck. Sometimes, man, in this job, you just think you hear things. So let's get this chain. Walk down here, attach. Okay, got it all attached. Now let's just drag this thing back up the ramp here. All right, we're loading this thing up slowly. This thing is definitely wide. Oh, it's just kind of going a little bit angle there. That's not what we like to see. It's kind of falling off there. We're gonna have to definitely readjust here real quick. So let's lower this thing back down. That's the thing about towing these big trucks. Sometimes, no matter if, see, it just really wants to drive straight. Oh, you know what? Buddy has the wheels turned just a little bit. That little bugger. No wonder why it keeps going that way. It's just when people have their tires turned like that, it's gonna want to go that way a little bit. We might have to angle the truck just a tad more. This is what we're gonna have to do. It might look a little bit sketchy, but we should be fine to clear it since it is on a truck. If it was a car, I definitely wouldn't be doing it this way, but I think this should work. So let's try this now that it's on an angle. There we go. So now it's like that. We're gonna angle the truck just a tad more the other way now. All right, I had to do some winching with the straps here, but I was able to get it a little bit straighter here. So this should be the final stretch. Yeah, those tow ropes definitely helped so much. I'm definitely gonna have to pull this side just a tad more over.
A few moments later.
Yeah, 911, we need emergency vehicles to 179 Duffin Avenue. We have an angry customer that keeps moving all his cars, almost hit me like 10 times. He's almost ran us over. He is losing his mind. I don't know what's going on. You know what? If he moves that truck that he's in right now, we should be able to get the trailer. This might be our strat. If we just kind of look like we're going this way and try and block me in. Perfect. He spud over there. We should be able to loop around. He probably thinks we're about to be leaving right now. Sorry to the neighbor's grass. We'll definitely be sending this guy some apology letters and maybe some money. But here we go. We can get up to this trailer. Attach this trailer. He's going to be mad. You said you were here for the truck. What are you doing with the trailer, sir? Sir, we're here for the truck and the trailer. No, you get both. Said you were only here for that one. You don't get to just come take my trailer. Sir, we have to take the trailer as well. Sorry. Well, I'm not letting you. You're blocked in. Sir, I get that you think I'm blocked in, but I'm going to be able to get out, and the cops are on their way. So if you don't let me out now, this is just going to make it way worse when the cops get here. All right, we got to lower this down real quick to try and hook this trailer on. Now, this is definitely not the normal way that we would try and get trailers, but we kind of don't have any other choice. This guy literally got so mad, he pushed his trailer back. Oh, no, he's coming back with his truck again. I think we just need to leave. We got to get out. So much for this trailer. We'll just come back for the trailer. Sir, if you just move your truck, I'll leave your trailer be. Fine, get out of here. All right, well, that worked. We just had to tell him he can keep his trailer and he's okay with losing the truck, I guess. He probably just because he can't afford the payments on this thing. Look at him now. He's stuck in the ditch. All right, we should be able to get out. I don't know where he's scurrying off to. Well, I don't know where he's going. He's definitely on a little rampage, but at least he left the scene, though. All right, officers, taking us down, blocking us from our work and everything like that. All right, so one of the officers actually is going to try and find the guy because he ran away. The sheriff is already on his way to try and find the guy. I'm going to tell you what's going on now. The owner of this truck and trailer and basically all these cars, even this truck that's in the middle of the road, is all owned by one guy, and he is the guy we've been repoing his truck from, and he made this whole big scene, made this whole big mess, and then he just drove away. Yeah, we got our whole team looking for this guy just because we don't know why he's doing this or what's really going on with him. I don't know if he's under the influence of something. We're not really sure, but nobody really makes this much of a scene just to get his truck towed, so we're definitely going to try and find the guy. If you want to move these cars out of the roadway, I gave you full permission to do that. No questions asked. If he tries to sue you guys, tell him the sheriff said so. All right, sounds good, man. I appreciate that. I'll get this roadway cleaned up the best I can. If you don't mind just looking out for him, staying here, that works for me. Yeah, sounds good, man. Of course, I'll have your back. I'll just be hanging out in the police car. If you need anything, let me know, okay? Well, I'm glad the police showed up to try and help us. I'm going to have to clean up this whole big mess now. I think we start moving this old truck here. That would be a good start. And actually, funny enough, that wasn't the trailer that we wanted to tow. The one that is on the Ram TRX there is the trailer that we actually need to take. But that's not the only thing we need to take. We actually need to take the Ram TRX as well. He's one payment behind, and it says if he breaks his parole, then he will lose the truck as well. And seeing that he's going to be going to jail for what he just did, that means he'd be breaking his parole, so the truck will be impounded anyways. So we're just going to take it all now together. I'm going to try and tow it all. I feel like it might be a little heavy for this truck, but I feel like it's nothing that this truck can't handle. So first, let's get this truck moved out of the roadway. It does suck that we have to move a car just out of the roadway, and we don't get paid or anything for this. We got the old truck back into the driveway. Now for the Ram TRX, we're going to have the cop move just a tad because he's kind of in our way of us now, just to block the road, because we actually are taking up this whole little street here, and this is kind of a busy area. Funny enough though, this guy did actually leave the keys in this thing. I don't know why he left this thing running, and with the keys in it, we're going to make it super easy to get this thing towed. I will at least be nice and shut the lights off. Hopefully he realizes that I'm not just a maniac. I'm a nice guy. Shut his lights off so he doesn't have a dead battery in his truck when he comes to pick this thing up. Alright, so let's get this all loaded up. We got it as close as we can. Lower this down real quick. Let's extend the arms. We got this connected. Let's raise this back up. I'm a little concerned about how long this thing is. It's all raised up. It's a tad close. We maybe should move it back a little bit, but since we're towing a truck that has a trailer on it, you got to be really careful with this, because you don't want to damage anything. But we all got it all loaded up. We should be able to get this thing towed out away now. I had to stop here and get some paperwork. This is the big yard where like dispatch sends us all the information on the people, stuff like that. So I'm gonna come here. Oh my goodness, of course there's a line. So we gotta wait in line here. They're always pretty busy. That's why I'm kind of an outsourced company, because I didn't really ever want to be part of this big corporation. You know what, I don't have time for this. Hey, can I just have my paperwork? All right, thank you. They're pretty slow here. It's like the DMV, man, just slow. But we got our paperwork. This is the main hub, and then they just hire outsourced people. Like, as you can see, clearly this guy got his truck towed as well. But we got the Ram TRX and the trailer loaded up, and then we got the GMC up here too. We're gonna head back to the yard, drop these off, and then they'll keep us updated on the guy's arrest if they catch him, and what he's gonna be charged with. And then we should know what we're gonna do with his vehicles once we get back to the yard. Probably, it's usually how it works. But let's get back to the yard here. We definitely have to drive carefully, because this is definitely a very long load. So we gotta take these corners really wide. Are you all right, sir? See, you went off the road a little bit. You need me to tow you out or anything? Nah, man, I'm good. Just wanted a place to pull over and relax. All right, well, I mean, power to him, I guess. Just kind of a weird spot to pull over. Like, he's half on the road, half in the ditch. But I mean, hey, if he doesn't want us to help him, then we won't help him. All right, she's definitely struggling up this hill. We gotta try and drop her down in gear here. There we go. Yeah, this is a heavy load for this old girl. She definitely is not cut out to do this, but there's nothing this truck can't do. She's handling this hill like a champ. Sorry to the neighbors blowing some black smoke down here, but right now the fun road is trying to get down the road to the shop. Oh, we're gonna have to go on the grass because this thing's turning radius. Oh, sorry to this guy. Luckily, like I said, the TRX did have the keys in it, so that should be easy to unload, which makes our life so much easier, especially because it has the trailer. We're here at the shop. We're just gonna pull up here, get this trailer unloaded, and then we'll park it at the shop. The only thing is luckily we just had somebody come and pick up the other vehicles that were at the shop, because we would not have room for all these vehicles if we didn't. Yeah, this is a small little shop we have. Definitely isn't made for lots of vehicles, just a little bit. Eventually we want to expand in this field here, this farmer's field. We want to put a big parking lot for us so we can like park more vehicles here and stuff like that. So this will be the goal eventually, is to expand into this field here, make this a big parking lot for all the vehicles, because right now we really don't have too much room. We just kind of have this tiny little lot, especially with our big truck, tow trucks, company cars eventually. Then we should be able just to back this one in. We'll probably leave this one on the trailer for right now, just because we don't have the key for it. So we can't really move it. And there's no point taking it off until we figure out what they want us to do with it, if they want us to leave him here. But until we get called, I'm just going to leave it on the trailer here. Because, yeah, who am I kidding? This guy ain't getting out of jail anytime soon. He literally ran from us, almost ran us over a couple times. And, yeah, this guy does not know how to pay his bills. So if you add all that together, this guy's not getting this back. The bank's definitely going to want to sell them, throw them on an auction or something. Heck, you never know. If this thing goes for a good price, I might even pick this thing up for myself. I know I'm not going to be able to afford the Ram TRX, but I might be able to afford this truck. All right, well, she's all unloaded up. Yeah, we're going to call it a day here. Thank goodness we made it right before the sun went down. That is the end of the first episode of the Repo series. Hopefully you guys liked it. I have some big plans for the series, so stay tuned. It's not going to be over yet. We got some more angry customers very soon. So, see you guys in the next video.